Okay, this is the watershed that we're going to do some reconnaissance on. Yeah, we want to go find out where all this water's coming from and see what the fishing's like. Figure I'd stop at this nice little grayling fishing spot, see if we can't catch a grayling or two. Fish on. Come on. A nice little grayling. Look at that. Beauty. Okay, let's get him back in the water. There he goes. Well, caught one. Bunch of casts, that was nice. Time to get this adventure moving though. Got to get to Snafu, and holy is it going to be windy. At least it's a downwind leg today. Let's do this. All right. It's a bit windy, but we're going downwind today, so it's going to be fine. Well, we're on our way. This is going to be challenging on the way back tomorrow upwind, I'm sure of it. But we'll see. I'm just excited for today, excited for tonight. Get a nice camp set up. See if we can catch a couple fish. Cook up some pork steaks. Woo, some asparagus. It's like 35-kilometer-hour winds today, but most of our trip is downwind. Well, I should get some good physiotherapy with this paddling. Strengthen up my core and my back after the surgery. All right, we're starting a nice downwind leg here. Just let the wind blow us, do a little bit of paddling, a little bit of steering, but we'll let the wind do a lot of the work. On the other side there. That way is the northeast arm. We're heading this way into the northwest arm, which goes much further north. There's this really strong Venturi effect coming through here. This little valley, it's just pushing me. And this is east. This is east to west. It's just a super strong Venturi effect. Very cool. Good time to not have to paddle and get a drink of water. up to the northwest arm of the lake, and there's usually a beaver dam here, but it might be too deep. I might be able to just paddle right over it if we're lucky. Or there might be a little bit of dragging, but it shouldn't be too bad. Wow. Yeah, just huge east to west Venturi. Just squeezing the air, just squeezing it through this valley and speeding it right up. It's amazing. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, I might not have to drag the boat. Might be able to just paddle right through. Yeah, there's no beaver dam here. I'm gonna be able to paddle right through here. Amazing. Oh, she's shallow though. Oh, rocks. See the rocks. Oh, we're cruising. We're cruising. Oh, man, that's going to be really hard tomorrow. Wow. Amazing. And then right into a wind shadow. I'm having the best time. It's so much fun. Oh, you can see the gravel bottom there, beauty. Oh, scared a mallard away. Yeah. I don't know if you can hunt mallards this time of year. But I'd certainly eat one. Just paddling up to the outlet of Snafu Lake into the creek, the lower creek. Looks like there's a little bit of a beaver dam, which I do not want to go down. But we'll paddle up and have a look. Let's go see if we can catch a couple grayling. It's going to be great. I can see them surfacing over there. Throw one more cast and then we'll get moving. It's funny, you can see them surfacing, but they ain't biting. Well, it was a fun little spot. Grayling were surfacing there, but they weren't biting my lure. It's a really nice, sheltered from the wind camp spot right there, but I still got a ways to go. I think I'll keep going. I don't want to have to paddle down to the portage spot to check that out and all the way back to the truck tomorrow. So, unless I paddle back to here tonight. There is a really nice little campsite in there. Super sheltered. I'm sure I could find some good firewood. Flat spot for a tent. It's an old fire pit even. We'll keep going. I'm sure we'll find a couple other good camp spots down at this end. Starting to rain in the distance. Yeah, other side of White Mountain. I'm working harder than I should. I gotta calm down, relax, let the wind do most of the work. Yes, this is supposed to be physical therapy, but it's also supposed to be mental therapy too. Just like calm, relax. So far, I'm just paddling like crazy. There's a storm brewing. Oh. Better find some camp at some point here soon. Nothing's been looking good. I'm almost at the end of the lake. I'm sure I'll find something down there. The wind loading at the end of the lake here is making these waves pretty big. All right, right or left? I think we're going right. Now that wind loading, you can see the waves are just starting to pile up right here at the end of the lake. I'm moving at a pretty good clip. This is awesome. Just a blowing. Oh yeah, I can poke my nose through, for sure. Oh yeah, we're gonna find it. We're gonna find a nice little camp spot down here. I feel it. Yes, exactly what I was hoping. Okay. To another little arm of the lake. Now let's. Oh, that wind's blowing. Sideways. Doesn't look like this goes right through, but you just drag over. I hope. I don't think we can scooch this one. Beauty. Practice a little more scooching. Uh-oh. There we go. Got a power scooch. Can't just scooch. You got a power scooch. Get that nose over. Okay, here we go. Scooch, baby. Scooch. Okay. Made her through. Well, we're at the very end of the lake. There's a channel that goes in here, and I think that's where should lead to the portage. But I hope there's a campsite here because I'm getting tired of paddling. And if there's not a campsite here, I got to go back upwind. I've seen a couple of spots that look like good potential. We'll check here first. Fingers crossed. Scared some ducks. I see a beaver dam straight ahead of me, and then there looks like there's a beaver dam to the left of me. Ah yeah, the beaver dam to the left, that's the one where I want to go for the portage, which I'm not going to do this trip. Just a narrow channel. See about dragging up and over the beaver dam into that little lake. That's as far as I can go. Maybe there's a campsite in there, otherwise I'm going back. Might as well have a look in the forest here. Moose poop. Oh yeah, good old moose poop. And a bit of a game trail. Let's walk this game trail. No bears! Don't want no trouble with no bears! Definitely don't want trouble with bears. What I got? That's poop. What has I been eating? That looks like a bear poop. That is definitely a bear poop, but it's old. Like, quite old. But this is definitely a trail used by bears. Just hoping I might spot a camp site from here. Nothing definitive. Oh, straight ahead right there. There's definitely a what looks to be a trail, portage trail, straight ahead across there. I could probably make a camp in here somewhere. I think it's worth dragging over that beaver dam. Let's head back. We got some slippery logs around here. I might be able to help get me over this beaver dam. Okay, little scooch, and we're in. There we go. Hopefully we get lucky and find a little camp spot in here. And then tomorrow we can check out that portage, walk it, and throw the drone up and have a look too. Could be some pike in here. It's looking like a good pike slough. Beaver chew everywhere. Maybe they cleared me out a good spot to go camp. Even there maybe. That's worth taking a look. We'll do a circle. That's worth having a look for sure. That there definitely looks like, I mean, it could be a beaver slide, which the beaver probably uses it, but that's where the portage is, I'm sure of it. We'll check that out tomorrow. No bears! Don't want any trouble with any bears! I'm gonna go back to that spot I seen first. Holy, some serious beaver chew going on here. Well, it's not as sheltered as I'd like, but I think I can get a tent set up around here. Maybe. It isn't ideal. Bit rooty. I'm exhausted. I think my hand is being forced here. This is just gonna have to do for camp. We're only out for one night. I can make do. Well, it's slightly sloped like this, but it's the best we're gonna get. Okay, we'll let that self-inflate for a bit. This beauty right here. Look at that. Mountain Hardware. Lamina minus 29 Celsius. Oh yeah, I want to be warm. I'm always cold all the time. I finally invested in a good sleeping bag. Well, I was hoping to have a fire tonight, but it is so dry here and it's howling wind. And if you look just right over here, for instance, that whole bottom of that spruce tree is just tinder, ready to go. And that's the same case for a lot of the spruce trees. And even there's just a ton of dead willows here everywhere. The ground is just crispy dry. So I guess it's sausages or pork steaks cooked on the stove. I didn't bring the frying pan, so I'm cooking in a pot. I'll just like cook them in the bottom of the pot with some oil and salt and pepper. I don't know. Yeah, no fire tonight, and I am exhausted. Been a long day. Decided we're gonna go with a cold dinner tonight. A little meat, cheese, pickle. I'm super tired. I think it's around 10 o'clock. Get some food in me, read for a bit, go to sleep, try to get up extra early, get my drone footage for the portage, double check all that, and get heading back. If this wind is like this in the morning, it's going to take me all day tomorrow to get back to the truck. Well, it's time for dinner. A little pepper salami. And some really good dry cured chorizo. Now this is a jar of Almond's Bad Boy spicy eggs, but there's only 2 eggs left in there, so I threw some olives in, some dill pickles, some pre-sliced dill pickles, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, it's they're just all in the same brine. These containers are great because they're plastic and super tough, don't leak. Garlic stuffed olives, and give me a proper dill pickle. Maybe another proper dill pickle. We'll save the eggs for breakfast. All right, here we go. Dinner of champions for sure. Let's dig in. That spicy chorizo, delish. Try some of that garlic and herb cheese. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, that's real good. Yeah, not as good as the dill flavored cheese they make, but ooh, that's good. All right, garlic stuffed olive, definitely going to be good. Those are great. Holy, pickled egg, juice, and those olives with the garlic. That's phenomenal. And I got these little tongue slices. Nom, 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 nom. Those are phenomenal. Everything's phenomenal. Dill pickle, kosher style. Oh yeah. And then the best. Pepper salami, so good. Not the worst dinner, gotta be honest. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a boring, quiet night with no fire. Do a little bit of reading, go to bed, get up extra early. I don't want to, but we'll see. If it's howling wind anyway, I'll just get up when I feel like it. But if it's calm in the morning, I'll get up, get my work done quick, and start heading back to the truck. Well, I'm beat. It is time for bed. I'm gonna read a little bit of Shogun from James Clavell. Tomorrow morning, I'll give you guys a little review on this book. Excellent book. I'm reading it for the second time. Anyways, have a good night. See you in the morning. Good morning. Whew. Well, I was very warm. Oh, I'm so tired still. And it is cold this morning. It's 6 a.m. I'm not going to get up. There's no wind right now. That beaver's been slapping away for a bit. I don't know what's bothering him, but I'm going to get a canoe across to the portage, walk up there with the drone, and get that up in the air, take a quick look, get packed up, and start heading towards the truck because that wind's going to start up again at some point soon. Okay? Let's do this. Okay. Shot again. Whew, it's cold this morning. All right, it's time to get this recon done. There's no wind at the moment. Best get her done and get going. Just after 6 a.m. We're at the head of the trail here. Let's grab the drone and go have a look. Oh, this looks like a nice, easy portage. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's it. That's the first portage. I'd have knew that one would be the easy one. The second portage is way down there at the other end of this lake. This lake is way longer than I expected, actually. We'll get the drone up nice and high and we'll go quite a ways with it. I don't want to go too far. I don't want to do any big long distance tests with it today. Gooseberry bushes right here. It's gooseberry all over up here. This is awesome. Nice little gooseberry patch.
Home point updated.
Okay, here we go. Battery temperature too low. No, should be okay. Let's go. Drone's coming down.
Landing.
Well, first portage is super easy. Second portage, totally doable. There might even be one there. I'm just not going to get the drone in too close to have a look. It's quite a ways away. So this lake's a whole kilometer long. Okay, let's head back, get packed up, and try to beat some of that wind. Now it's time to buck the wind all the way back. It's gonna be a long journey. 7 kilometers into a strong headwind. There's lots of wind shadows on the way, so we'll just go from one wind shadow to the next wind shadow to the next and do our best. I sure hope I can make it back today. Well, once I'm through this narrow channel, it's into the wind for hours. Here we go. Well, we're back to the entrance of the northwest arm. No matter if I go west, south, or east, I'm in a headwind for some reason. Just the way the wind's blowing around these hills. Headwind all the way back. I'm gonna see if I can find a sheltered place to have a break, maybe a snack, make some coffee. This is just over halfway back and feeling pretty tired already, so have a little break and then finish the journey. Where that strong Venturi was yesterday. Yeah, I'm gonna power through for a bit. Once I get quite close to the truck, then I'll find a spot to pull over, take a break maybe. Right now the paddling is good. I'm in a good wind shadow. Decided to pull off here and make some coffee and take a little break, put on some warmer clothes. I'm a little cold in this wind. There's a nice little spot. It's like maybe 2 kilometers from the truck. I'll come and check it out. Oh yeah. Kind of an odd camping spot. It's really rounded like this. But beauty. Yeah, I like it. Oh, rest. Oh, that was a lot of upwind paddling. Make some coffee. % dark chocolate. A little bitter, but I like it. Yeah, I'm on a ketogenic diet, kind of carnivore keto. Trying to lose a bunch of weight. I've lost 25 pounds so far. 25 to go. Yeah, I ruptured a disc in my back 8 weeks ago. Had to be emergency medevac to Vancouver for emergency surgery, discectomy. And now I'm out here paddling for my physiotherapy and my mental therapy too. It's been a good trip. I'm feeling strong, getting stronger every day. I want to keep losing weight. I'm sure that's a big part of why I had a disc blow out on me. Here we are. Let that steep for about 3 minutes. Yeah, so I'm rereading this book, Shogun by James Clavell. And it's such a good book. Huge though. It's huge. This is a long read. I'll read a couple of the words on the back of the book for you here. A bold English adventurer, an invincible Japanese warlord, a beautiful woman torn between two ways of life, two ways of love, all brought together in an extraordinary saga of a time and a place aflame with conflict, passion, ambition, lust, and the struggle for power. Los Angeles Times. Adventure and action, the suspense of danger, shocking, touching human relationships. A climactic human story. I highly recommend this book. Very good. Any book I'll read twice, it must be good. Perfect. That is really good. Well, this has been a great adventure. Lots of physiotherapy. All that paddling was really good for my back. Felt really good. Definitely some mental therapy. Just being out in the bush by myself at the very far end. So peaceful and quiet. Even with the wind, it was amazing. And the sound of the birds and the beavers slapping. And yeah, beautiful back there. I think we'll end the video here. I'm almost to the truck anyway. There's so many great adventures in the Yukon that I'd like to share with you guys. Okay, till next time.
Thank you for joining me on this session of Ultimate Bush Therapy. I hope this video helped earn your subscription today. If you're interested in supporting more of this content and learning more about me, please visit ultimatebushtherapy.com.